Okay, this is going to be a quick run through of the lesson that we did in class the other day. So just in case you need a refresher or if you had a kid that was gone, I'm going to run through the way that we set up the look of the flashcard slides. So starting in Google Drive, we'll go New, Google Slides. And the first thing we'll do is we'll click here on the outer edge of the text box and delete both of those so we have a blank slate. And we'll close that out. Okay, first thing we're going to do is change the background. So I'm going to click up here on background, and we picked a light blue color for the background. I'll click done. And next we're going to insert an image. You can either do that here with the image button, or you can go to the insert menu and choose insert image. And then click on the search button, and we'll type in snowflake. Okay, on the list of snowflakes that comes up, we're going to click on this bluish one here and click select, and it shows up really large, and we want to make some changes to this, so we're going to go here on image options, and we're going to recolor it to this middle one, which you can't really see, but that's going to make it white. And then we're going to change the transparency so that it kind of blends into the background a little bit. Okay, I want to make this smaller, so I'm going to grab the corner and shrink it. If you grab the sides, sometimes it gets a little squished like that. So if you grab the corner, it locks it into that proportion so it never gets out of line. Okay, what I want to do now is make a bunch of copies with that, and the shortcut for that is to hold down the Option key on a Mac. On the Chromebooks, it turned out to be the Control key, and on the white laptops it should also be Option. So it just depends on what computer you're using. The other version is Edit, Copy, and then Edit, Paste, and then you can do that. But this is a shortcut, so I hold down Option and I click and I can drag out multiple snowflakes really quickly. And so we'll just put those in different places in the background of our picture, and that's good. Okay, next thing we're going to do is add some candy canes. We'll put those up in the corner. So we're going to go Insert Image, and this time we'll search for candy cane. And this guy that looks kind of pink, that's the one we used in class, so I'll grab that. Once again, it's too large, so I'm going to grab the corner and shrink it down. And then I'm going to move that into top right corner. So I'm going to grab, hold down Option, and drag out a copy of this, and I'll put this one in the top left corner. And I'd like this to flip the other direction, so I'm going to control click or right click on this and choose rotate, flip horizontally. You can also get to the rotate and flip horizontally instructions under the arrange menu item. Just gotta go down to rotate and flip horizontally, and that works as well. Okay, so next we're going to add some snow at the bottom, and we did that with the shape tool. And so the shape tool is this one here, and we go to shapes and we click the oval shape, which is this circle right there. And I just started by drawing an oval shape like that, and I want to first of all get rid of this black outline. You can see there's a black outline around it. So I click on it, and up here you have the paint bucket, which controls the inside color, right? And we do want that to be white. And then the pencil controls the line color, which right now is black, and I want to make that transparent. Okay, so that's what I want. I'm going to drag this so it's running off the page a little bit, and I'm going to hold down Option and drag out a copy, and hold down Option and drag out another copy. And you can just kind of do that as you see fit. And if you look up here at the preview, you can see that looks like little snow hills there. So I'll leave that there. Okay, the last thing that we added in terms of graphics here was a snowman. So we'll go Insert Image again, and we'll look up snowman. And I used this character right here. You want to pick one that's got a clear background rather than something like this. So this is a good choice. Once again, we'll shrink this guy down. I'll put him over here, and we'll drag out a copy for the other side. And we'll go to rotate and flip horizontally, and there we go. Okay, so that's our kind of design for our flashcard. We're going to put in text in the middle, so I'm just going to click the text box tool here and click right here, and I'll type in, for example, 5 times 1. And then I'm just going to format that text so it's a little easier to see. So we'll make it much larger, make it size 60. Actually, you know what? We'll make it size 100. You can just click here and type in 100, make it nice and big. And then I'm going to increase the box around it. That doesn't change the text, but it helps me with the lining up of the, centering things and things like that. So now I can drag this around and get it kind of in the middle of the slide, like that. Looks a little bit off-centered, actually. You can see over here how it looks, and so that looks pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to take this 5 times 1 and we'll make it bold. Click on the B right there. That makes it a little bit wider, so let me stretch this out and reposition that. Okay, and I'm going to change the text color with the capital A here, and we'll make that a dark red. Okay, so 5 times 1 is our deal. And then the other thing we were going to set up is I was going to type down here in the snow, show answer. And we'll take that text. And it's okay to leave that kind of small because we don't want it to be the focus, but we'll just leave it down there. But we will highlight that text, we'll make it bold, make it a blue color so it kind of stands out as different from everything else. And we'll just leave that down there. Okay, so that is the structure of our slide. And then to create multiples, I just click over here and you can go Edit, Duplicate, or on a Mac you can do Command D. On a Chromebook it's probably Control D. So I'm going to do that. We'll just duplicate. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And on each one of these, I can just click on that card and change the number. So we'll go to this one, make it 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so just with that, you've got some flashcards there, and you could do a slideshow to watch them, or you could go File and go to Print Settings and Preview. And if you change it right here where it says 1 slide without notes, you can change that to Handout, 6 slides per page. And now you've got a printable sheet of flashcards. And you could cut those out and use them without a computer if you wanted to. Okay, in the next video, I'll show you how to set up a link on the Show Answer text so it can jump to a different slide, show the answer, and then jump back to the slide you were on.